Hey everybody, it's Mac, and I am going to do some prime factorization. This is version C, meaning I've done an A and a B already, and I've done a video explaining how this all works. I'm just going to work out problems now. If you want to see those other videos, the best place to find them is at maxtutorials.com. Lots of great info there, lots of great videos and worksheets that can help you be really successful at math. If you've always struggled in math, stop struggling. Watch these videos. Go through the worksheets. You guys are going to be great. Please like and subscribe to the channel and to this video. Help to draw some traffic. Let's help a lot of people. Now, prime factorization, if you would have seen in my previous videos, if you're coming across this the first time, a prime number is just a number that can only be multiplied by itself in 1. So 20 is going to be 4 times 5. Well, I can't break down 5 into anything else. It's only 5 and 1. So I circle him because he's prime. 4 is 2 and 2, circle, circle, and my answer is whatever's left over. 20 can be thought of as 2 times 5. How about 42? Hopefully you see that as 7 times 6, and 6 can go down as 3 times, whoa, what did I do that for? 3 times 2, okay? And this becomes 2 times 3 times 7. What if you didn't see 7 and 6? Maybe you just saw it's even, so you want to go by 2, and you'll get 2 and 21. Well, let's just do that, 2 times 21. Well, what's 21? 7 times 3. 2 times 3 times 7. 2 times 3 times 7. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what you start with. Start with whatever you see. 48 can be 6 times 8. Well, what if you saw it as this, though? 4. 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 8 twice. That works, too. And then it's going to break these guys down to a 6 and a 2. That's 6 to a 3 and a 2. Now, this is a little bit busy, so let's start with our 2's. 1, 2, 3, 4 2's. How about if I write it like that? I can. Okay. Oh, my God. My goodness, my battery's going low. That's okay. I can still do this. Times 3. All right? Or 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Let's do 66. If you see a double number, you can always do 11. 11's prime. You can't break them down. 6 is just a 3 and a 2. I like to write them low to high. So we're going to go 2 times 3 times 11. 81, hopefully you see that as 9 times 9. 9 is going to be 3 times 3. Well, so this 9 is also going to be 3 times 3. And I'm just left with 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. Or you could write 3 to the 4th. Okay? 98. Okay, well, let's see what goes in the 98. You know what? Let's just go 2. I don't see anything else, so let's do a 2. Here's one way to do it. How many times will 2 go in the 9? It'll go in the 9 4 times. With how many left over? 1. How many times will 2 go in the 18? 9 times. Look at that. And 49 is 7 times 7. Turned out to be not so bad. 2 times 7 times 7. Okay? Let's go to 126. We got 2 more. Now, here's one thing I notice. If I go 1 plus 2 plus 6, I get 9. If you add all the digits and you find out that the answer of all the digits add up to a number that can be divisible by 3, that means the whole thing can be divisible by 3. So I'm going to go 3. And I notice 3 goes into 12 4 times, and 3 goes into 6 2 times. You can do that. 3, and this is going to be a 7 and a 6. My 7s are pretty ugly today, sorry. 7 and 6. I'm trying to learn how to write on an iPad, and I slip a bit. Okay, and so I'll write it down here to make it easier. I have a 2. I have 2 3s. And I have a 7. Boom, done. Last one, 150. When I see a 0 on the bottom, I always want to multiply by 10. So I'm going to go 15 times 10. 15 can be 3 and 5. They don't break down anymore. 10 can be 2 times 5. They don't break down anymore. I have a 2. I have a 3. I have a 5. And I have another 5. And that, my friends, is prime factorization. Okay, why did you have to learn that? Well, when you get the square roots and greatest common factors and all that, this is going to come in handy that you're able to do that. Trust me, get these basic skills down now, and when the math gets harder, you're going to have something to back up to that's going to really help you out. You guys are going to be good at this, all right? Take care. See you on the next one.